All right, you guys. I'm pretty much dressed for the occasion. Anyways, I've never played this game before. I've seen it. I know about it. I just never like gone to spoil myself when it comes to it. So I've like literally no idea. But I was told to play this because yeah, the headphones are probably not helping at all. Listen, I got a deal and they work. So back off. All I know, this is like a dating simulator, and this is like something I've never played this. This game is not suitable for children, those who are easily disturbed. I know something happened. Something does happen, but I don't know what. We're just gonna go ahead and see. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Seems innocent enough, but I don't know. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this. Yeah, let's do this. I'm assuming there's gonna be a lot of reading. That's why I have a cup of water with me, because I think I'm gonna be reading a lot. I guess I agree. All right, here we go. Oh, oh, oh. Dude, this is a banger. Let's turn that down a little bit. Dude, this is so bright and colorful. I don't know how I feel about playing this. Is this gonna be bad? Like, am I gonna be able to show this on YouTube? No clue, bro. I don't know what happened to the JT channel, bro. This is what we're playing. I made a promise I was gonna play it. Am I gonna like it? Maybe not, but I am gonna finish the series. I definitely do that. Let's just start. Oh, please enter your name. JT. Okay, we're gonna just start. We're just gonna go ahead and start this. Hey! Oh. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would have oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, this is Sayori. Ha! Ha! I overslept again. This is okay. I can't do girls' voices. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yee! You say like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh, I need to think of a better voice for this. Oh, okay, hold on. You say like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, JT. Well, if people stare at you acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yeah. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to... I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you really want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, GT, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me that you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she says, whatever she's going about. Dude, I sound like an asshole. What the fuck? Sari likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on by the average. Yeah, while spending my free time on games and anime. JT, you need to do something. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried about you that you weren't learning how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat? What is neat? In a few years because you're not used to the real world. What is neat? Not in education, employed, or training. Oh, I had no idea that's that's a new vocab. New vocab unlocked, bruh.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me to try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Oof. This is gonna be a long time. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Alright, you know, hey, that's fair. You'll get a lot of BO people in there.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late for your own club.
Well, I thought you need some help, encouragement, so I thought, you know...
No, what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori?
Yeah! Yeah!
There is no way I'm going to your club.
You mini.
Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Frick, dude! All I read is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, bro. Not that I ever was aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway? I sound like a dick.
Well, I kinda told the club I would bring a new member. And Natsuki make cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Oh wait, no, that's with the exclamation. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? That line is that's a weird line.
Yes, let's go!
And thus, today marks the day that I sold my soul for a cupcake. My soul? I know we can save, right? I'm just saying, something could happen. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs in a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Oh, wait, what's the voice for you?
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Oh, I got it perfect.
Seriously, you brought a boy?
Yeah, yeah.
Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, JT, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, I'm really shy. Oh.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. Okay, that's the name. Hemph. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori.
You can't just ignore her when she gets moody.
Dude, I screwed up her voice. Hold on. I need to think.
You can't just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Yeah, she's all shy. Look at her
Twiddling the fingers.
Well, it's nice to meet both. Oh shit, this is me. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, isn't that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, JT. I know this person? I know you? I don't know you. Monica smiles sweetly.
Look at that!
Don't smile at me. I'm here for the cupcakes. Not in that way. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful. He's calling her beautiful. Athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Okay. Yeah, because look at me, I'm a chud. I'm chudding out. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little...
You too, Monica. Come sit down, JT. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me and Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
And how about I make us some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sayori mentioned it's been... As Sayori mentioned, it's been widening so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you... Oh. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Ah, that's so cute.
The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate that were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, then I followed. I'm shutting out, bro.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Is it? Okay, this is dating simulator, so I'm gonna have to choose between these people. Okay, I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
But why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
But not for you, you know, you dummy.
Alright. Alright. Okay. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Not gonna lie, bro, I ain't be reading books like that, but like, you know, all of a sudden I just like we could just, you know, start reading books. I could get into books, you know what I'm saying? I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Alright. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club yesterday? Oh, last year. Like it happened yesterday, bro. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity, how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is
really a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into starting something brand new. Especially when something doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it also makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we'll all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best. You know it. Yeah, now it. I think that's the voice. Shit. Okay. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So JT, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how very little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh, she likes manga. She likes manga. So if I already like manga, do I go with this person? I don't know. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. That can change. What am I saying? Exactly, I was gonna say, what are you saying, bro? What are you doing, JT? I'm not a simp. I'm not a simp. Maybe. That might change. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with a finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Alright, you got me lost, brother. I am dumb. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story with foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her lights up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. No, I didn't. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might be having a conversation with a rock. Deadass, bro. We gotta step it up, bro. If you're trying to get with this girl, bro, you gotta step it up, bro. Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Like Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine.
Your cupcakes are poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Am I trying to get with everyone, bro? Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. I think I immerse confidence right now. The truest form of writing is to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we'll meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, JT? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. I'm watching you, Monika. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back into the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth in what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Saria might have convinced me to stop by. I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh no. 4 girls looking at me. What am I gonna do? But I'm sorry, I thought. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Whoa! Or are we calling them beautiful now? That's crazy. Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Hold on. I don't know if I'm doing anything right. We're just gonna go with it. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayora wraps her arms around me and jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just care for cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Well, then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think we can all officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. JT, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? We got no chance against Monika. JT in the game, the JT me, we got no chance, bro. We got no chance. Just cut our ties. Cut. What's it called? Cross elimination, bro. Cross elimination. We'll go for the one that'll take us. All right. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki clan with the fruit. Do I make decisions? Do I get to make decisions, or is it like, am I just reading like a story? I don't know.
Hey, JT, since we're already here, do you want to come together?
That's right. Sayori never walks home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. And of course, I added extra for Monika, so I think I'm crushing on Monika. I don't know. Yuri seems to take a liking to me, but Sayori is like my best friend. Natsuki like wants to get to know me, and then Monika's like something's shifty. I don't know. Monika's like I didn't even talk to her, and now she's all like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem first. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Chocolate. Okay, that's Natsuki. Depression. I thought that would be more for Yuri. Huh. What would be like eternity? That'd be Yuri, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try to impress Yuri, y'all. Because Yuri seems the one that like is most interested. And she looks cool. Okay. Shame. Oh shit. Why is Sayori, you good? Where's Monica? Is Monica an option, bro? Atone. Universe. Agonizing. I'm looking at like really big words that might sound like ambient. Doki Doki. Melody. Oh shit. Uncanny. Contamination. Big words. Parfait. Oh shit. No, that's a baking thing. Extra or shit. Philosophy. Existence. Destiny. Oh, she likes horror. Tenacious. Tough. Intimidating. Romance. Oh shit. Okay. I think I butchered that. I don't know what I did. But I was trying to get Yuri. Hi again, JT. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, JT. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like you deserved any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you're planning just come... I don't know if your plan here is to come here and hang out or what. Who said that? But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Hey, she clocked your ass. Clocked your ass, bro. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki props back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. JT always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
This is okay, I think this voice does fit. How dependable. Sayori, that's just because your room is always messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Hey yo, bro. Hey yo. Bruh. Hell yeah. Yo, you see that? We in, boys.
How come you
Oh.
How come you and JT can be good friends too?
Sayori!
Hmm?
As usual, Sayori seems to oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh! You even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I will make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Like me? You picked one for me? Yuri, best girl. She got a book. Because I don't know shit. It's a short read, so it'll keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Okay, bro, that's so thoughtful. What the fuck? That is so thoughtful. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Shiori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like it's the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet up for a split second. Is this where the dating part happens? Okay. But only that makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah. Well, I stopped by the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. You just happen to buy 2 of them. Alright. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over to the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Oh, it's not an actual book, okay. There's an ominous eye looking at the front of the cover. Alright. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost young sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah, I was gonna say. Yuri made it sound like it was gonna sound like a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Whoa, what would her laugh be? I'm trying to figure it out. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, JT? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's totally into these things, yeah. She's so shy and reclusive from the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they want to believe in. Then suddenly, you thought you were related to the protagonist? You're made out to be naive for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. That's actually... I never thought of it like that. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Sorry. Hey, don't apologize. Don't apologize! I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking to him too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I could do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Like it struck her. It was like, well, That's true. In fact, I might as well start getting to reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were looking forward to it. She's nervous. She's nervous. I'm nervous too. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book and put it into my bag. All right. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah! Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I seem to understand what Yuri means about reading in company, as if I can feel her presence over the shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... oh, poor Yuri, man. Why am I laughing? Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and then hold my book between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in on a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. This is getting good. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it a little kind of... that's me talking. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her... What am I playing, bro? What the fuck is this? Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips on her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit. Shit! I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. She's smiling at me, bruh. Fine. Okay. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also has second guesses a lot of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not that I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But JT, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know if you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Oh, we screwed it up. It's over. It's wraps. Put the towels away. We're done. I guess I'm more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Fucking Monica, you're ruining the moment. You're ruining the moment. We were having a moment here. I think it's about time that we should share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from her finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Is that an assignment? I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left the book and then slip it back into my bag. A mental note? Just put a bookmark, bro. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone is ready, why don't you— Oh, shit! I didn't read the time. Oh, okay.
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on the wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh god. Oh god. This is gonna be bad. Alright. What if I show it to Monica first? I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed so eager to read my poem, and I want her to know that I'm putting effort. Hi, JT. I'm having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, JT. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of the barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, JT. It's ass, bro. It's so ass, isn't it? Huh? I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's actually really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Well, estimate me next time. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it sort of worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? I think that was the plan, Monica. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when the readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or I'm letting them deeply analyze the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has it at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn and try new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find this kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way that everyone wants you to write. It's not like you don't have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good, and there's gonna be some like fucking pristine shit. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. C. The direction that spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor. Am I seeing this right? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer aside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole to infinite choices. I realized that now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he was on the other side. Was looking in. What? You talking about someone? I know he's angry for I wasn't home. My peers have recorded. I can't see. I real behind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My red. Sorry, scorched with permanent coffee. Little hole. It wasn't right. It's too deep. Stretching forever into everything. All the voices I realized that I wasn't, the other side. She's talking about me. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Was that the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway. What you mean by that, Monica? Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep a pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. All right. Yuri. Monica was saying that my thing was better, or like suits Yuri better, I guess. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Let's go! Let's go! See that? All my writing and time put into this. What was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth, but then covers up her whole face. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Oh, Jesus. We're playing a dating simulator, bro. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time writing. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if they're breaking down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just there's specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick that up on them. I think that most noticeable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing style that separates them from the topic matter. They form the fit two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Oh shit. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. These people and their terrible handwriting. This shit is mine. What? I wasn't even thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script out very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? How do you do that? I don't know how to do that. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, JT. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, JT. Me too. Alright, we're gonna do... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his... Oh, no. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If it hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
This is a good poem, JT. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really just happy you wrote one. It reminds me how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the whole club room. Or, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, JC. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason that I joined. Knowing that this means so much to her and all.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold to you on that.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until the morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't just answer a little bit to yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean! I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica is the best.
Ah, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Okay. See, I know her ass is not gonna like it.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Oh my god. I can see why. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. No, you know, I see the vision. I see the vision on that one.
Yeah. Told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But on the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but at the end I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out a feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew! Alright, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems, as if they read in tandem and I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem and desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Damn.
Ah,
thanks.
Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you had to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked for someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and JT did too.
Whoa! Don't get me involved. Don't get me involved. I'm just here passing by.
So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And JT liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Oh no. Oh no. Do I save? Something's gonna happen. Okay. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that JT appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out my way to make everything I do so overly cutesy. Huh?
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one. Okay. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as JT started showing up. Oh man. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little.
This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly, both girls towards to me, as if they noticed I was standing there. JT, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She just started it. If I could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple things as more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Well, that's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason. The meaning should jump out the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to you. There's a reason why we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessary. Limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, JT? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I don't know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Yeah, it's weird to just, you know... Hold on. Yeah, this is good. Natsuki glares, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expressive is so defenseless, I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting and is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making the friend feel like this? JT. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a suck-up jerk she is being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri.
You guys are my friends.
I keep forgetting about their voice.
I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of the differences.
Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head.
Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because, well, also, Natsuki is cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs is the same way as they were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Yuri sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori's the vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I could blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own way, isn't she? You can say that. She might be an airhead sometimes, but it's sometimes weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. What you mean by that? That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Am I crushing on Monica, man? Like, what's going on? Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about today about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I did say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. JT, how about you? I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination.
Get here! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Oh, I keep doing that. Sayori. About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew! You know, JT, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. And I think everyone likes you too.
That's...
Everything's gonna be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't got onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Alright, we're gonna have to do this again.